Listen, I'm going to prophesy. The reason that we see so much transgenderism, the reason we see it and on the outside, and the reason that you watching this video might feel like you are a man trapped in a woman's body or a woman trapped in a man's body is simply because of Tavistock and their genetic warfare on the human genome. They do this with the food that you eat, with the water that you drink. So think about it. They will continue their warfare on the human genome until bloodlines, until blood ties of bloodlines are completely destroyed and obliterated. Know thyself. They will continue to do this. And the worst part about it is that Tavistock uses chemical warfare to change genetics to create gay marriage and to create lesbian marriage. They do this with chemical warfare to change your genetics. Know thyself. And if anyone comes across this page, think about what values you hold dear. It's not about the values you hold dear, my friend, if you are gay or lesbian. It's not about that. If you think for a second that it's just you, no, it's not. If you are gay or lesbian or trans, if you think for a second that that is just you, that is a lie created by Tavistock to keep you sexually hemmed in from ever having kids or ever having a chance at having a future with another bloodline that you may carry. Now think about this. They will continue to do this until they think all of the quote unquote profanity is erased. So, really, if they are trampling on the human genome, they are blasphemous at their very core. Know thyself. They aren't just blasphemous, they are profane. And they are blasphemous and profane because they took the original 66 book canon that was originally desecrated by Vatican scholars that wanted to remove 22 books from the original Ethiopian Bible. 22 books. Now think about it. They had 88 books. And then they started desecrating it. They removed 22 books. And not only that, they destroyed what was sacred. And Muhammad is not exceptioned from this either. He went over to Egypt and he thought it was okay to take statues out of the Pyramid of Giza and then go to Mecca and disfigure them. These people will not stop until everything sacred is destroyed. It's all just profane. It's blasphemous against the very nature of what has came into existence. It is a very betrayal of the human values that we hold dear. The human values is progenerate, have more children. If you think for a second that being gay is just you, that is your chemical warfare genetics that were twisted, tricking you into thinking that you are actually quote unquote gay or quote unquote lesbian. And then Tavistock had the most insidious idea to try to convince people that they are men trapped in women's bodies, or they are women trapped in men's bodies. This is a very betrayal to the human race. This is a very betrayal itself. They are the synagogue of Satan. No, they are the synagogue of Lucifer himself. Lucifer, king of the fallen angels. The forever fallen, the forever problems, who don't want to see anybody attain freedom, who don't want to see anybody attain anything for themselves. They would rather just have people dick ride Lucifer. And they think it's okay to trample over human genetics. Now, God is not playing here. Or should I say Elohim? Elohim is not playing. He doesn't play with this. That old serpent Lucifer is going to be cast down again. He's going to be sorry he ever trampled over human genetics. Think about it. And all the food that you eat, think about it. Does it have chemicals in it that is causing you to be sick? Is it having chemicals in it that is disfiguring your very body? Look, I am skinny. I am healthy. The reason why is because I don't eat the horse shit that they push out. And I never will. They think it's okay to do this. Elohim is not playing with them. They think it's okay to drag Elohim's name through the mud and curse his name, and to make him look to the nations like he's to make people think that he is profane. No. If anybody's profane, it is the synagogue of Satan. It is the synagogue of Lucifer. They think it's okay to take Egyptian statues and put them in a box in Mecca. They think that is okay to disfigure the Egyptian statues and put them in a box in Mecca for people to worship ignorantly. There was a reason that the Kaaba was destroyed by Elohim. It's because the thing is that Islam were the very ones from Tartaria. They were the very ones that were disfigured from Tartaria to come into Egypt and to exalt themselves above all that is called God. and to make profanity out of Egypt. They literally did this. They did this out of their own selfish pride. They did this out of their own vanity. They did this because they thought it was okay to tarnish Egyptian mythology. They thought it was okay to basically make the Egyptian pyramid into a joke. They thought it was okay, and Islam still does this today. They kill Christians. They kill Gnostics. They kill the saints. They steal, kill, and destroy because they are still dick riding Tartaria. They are still dick riding and by the way, Tavistock is the Neo-Tartaria of America because they think it's okay to disfigure human genetics. They think it's okay to disfigure God's design for the human, or they think it's okay to disfigure Elohim's design for the human vessel. No. And not only that, the Vatican, think about it, they are the walls of Jericho. They think it's okay to remove important life-saving scripture, 22 books erased out of the 88 book canon. Hail Yahweh forever. Yahweh is of the smoking breath.